Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Wheel of Shinies. If you don't know what this is where I spin this wheel, and whatever Pokemon it gives me, I make a custom shiny for it. And guys, keep in mind, if there are any of these that you want to see changed or made differently, write down in the comments, and if your comment becomes the top comment, I will feature your suggestion in a future video. But with all that getting said, let's get on to the custom shinies. I swear, if this is a duplicate Pokemon, this is going to be 3 first spins of a video in a row that are going to be a duplicate. Cast form. Haven't done cast form yet. I don't know what I'm going to do about this one, though. Because there's all the different cast forms. I'm just going to add it, and if it becomes regular cast form, I'll do regular cast form. If it becomes a certain form of cast form, I'll do whatever form it does. Cast form was kind of an interesting shiny to make, since it doesn't really have a typing advantage you can do because of its ability to change forms, so I just kind of had to go with whatever colors I think fit well. And I think this yellow with the blue around the eyes looks pretty sweet on this one. I like it. I didn't really have anything to go off of with this one because of the fact of, it's like with Zekrom I did the yellow for the electricity, but I mean, I think it looks cool, but it doesn't really base it off anything, and that's what I like to do with my shinies, but it is what it is, and that's what this cast form is. Chatot. I believe he's the parrot. Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to that one. There's a lot I can do with it. Oh, I should not have said that I'm looking forward to this one because it took way longer than I expected. I took so much time trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this one. Because, I mean, the original shiny is already quite nice, but I have to change it, so I ended up debating, and I eventually went with going with the look of a green macaw, which has some nice greens accented with some blues, and then I added a little bit of purple in there for some flair. So I think it looks pretty good, given I wish I ended up going with the yellow, because I went with the grays because that's what an actual green macaw has, but I think it just kind of adds a little bit of darkness to the shiny that it doesn't need. And having some bright yellow beak and legs would make it look so much better. So I might have to do that, but overall I don't think it looks bad, and that's all I can really say about that one. Ooh, Cresselia is actually going to be dope. I'm going to look forward to editing that one. Finally get a legendary or mythical or whatever it is. Now this one was very fun to make because Cresselia being a legendary and already having an amazing shiny made this an even better challenge to make. One that I don't know if I would say it's better, but I would say it's on par with the current shiny. Because Cresselia is a moon Pokemon, and so I wanted to contrast that by going with a sun flare to it. So I wanted to make it look like a solar flare with the oranges coming out of its back. And I think doing this looks so good with the bright oranges coming off of its body. And then just putting the sun twist on a moon Pokemon, to me, just makes this shiny so good. I'm going to leave it off at that. You guys can draw your own conclusions about if this is a good shiny or not. And then I will spin for the next spin. We get Magikarp again. Flabébé. Alright, it's flower power time. Flabébe's coming in strong. Flabébé just doesn't change much for its shiny, so it's kind of a lame shiny. Which, in this case, actually made it pretty fun to edit because the fact of, since it sucks, like this current shiny sucks, so being able to make one that I feel like looks pretty cool was fun for me, and making this one, I think it looks pretty nice. Just having the purple with like the orange plant stem and the bright green eyes just kind of makes it feel like a poison Pokemon. And like, this is a dangerous Pokemon, even though it's this cute little flower-hugging gremlin thing. And I love it. I think it looks sweet, and I would hunt for this Pokemon, even though it would just immediately go to my box. So, I like it. Let's get on to the next spin. There's a full screen button. I could have been doing this the whole time. I hate myself. Well, now we get full screen spins. Let's go. Why not? Well, why not? Alright, so why not? It doesn't have a bad shiny, but it's just one of those ones where there's not a whole lot you can do with it because it's one solid color. But I feel like this one looks pretty good with it being like a happy yellow with its like happy-go-lucky attitude. Like look, it even salutes at one point during this. Like this is just one happy dude, so I had to make him yellow. I mean, it looks like a Pikachu type yellow, which I think looks really cool on Why Not. Which, for what he is, I would hunt it. It looks nice. I would want this on my team. I wouldn't want to evolve it, because this little guy is just so adorable. But anyway, let's spin for the last spin. This time we'll hit it with a 6th. I've already done Houndour. How do I get so many duplicates? I haven't done many of these. Granbull. Interesting. Granbull is another Pokemon with kind of a lame shiny. I mean, it's just one solid color, really. And the accenting color, if you even want to call it an accenting color, is gray. So it's not great. So I wanted to make Granbull look like the dog you got in you. 'Cause this dog is gonna rip you apart if you get within 5 feet of him. This guy looks like he would destroy you. Like whenever you hear somebody talk about their horrible story with a pit bull, this is actually what the pit bull is. There's not really much more I can say about that. It's a scary dog now. So yeah, scary dog. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did make it all the way to the end, please do consider liking and subscribing. It would mean the world to me. And if there are any shiny Pokemon that you want to see edited in a certain way, please write it in the comments below, and if you become the top comment, I will make it in a future episode. But with all that being said, guys, thank you genuinely so much for watching, and I will see you in my next upload.